This presentation will delve into the essentials of effective project management, covering strategies and best practices that can enhance the success of the projects. We will explore various aspects from project initiation to closure and discuss the key rules involved in the process. The agenda items include Introduction to Project Management, Project Lifecycle, Key Roles and Responsibilities, Project Planning and Scheduling, and Risk Management. Introduction to Project Management. Project management is the discipline of planning, executing, and closing projects. Its purpose is to achieve specific goals within a defined timeline and budget. Understanding project management is vital for businesses as it ensures resources are used efficiently and goals are met. Project management involves applying knowledge, skills, tools, and techniques to meet project requirements. The primary purpose is to ensure that projects are completed on time, within scope, and within budget. There are various project management methodologies, each with its strengths. Waterfall is a linear and sequential approach, while Agile is iterative and flexible. Choosing the right methodology depends on project requirements and team dynamics. The project lifecycle consists of distinct phases that guide the project from initiation to completion. Understanding these phases helps project managers navigate the complexities of project execution effectively. In the initial phase, the project idea is developed, feasibility is assessed, and key stakeholders are identified. This phase sets the foundation for all subsequent planning and execution. During the planning phase, detailed project plans are created, including defining scope, objectives, timelines, and resources needed. This phase is crucial for laying out a clear roadmap for project execution. The execution phase involves implementing the project plan by coordinating resources and tasks. Effective communication and team collaboration are vital to ensure that project objectives are met. This phase focuses on tracking project progress and performance against the project plan. It involves managing changes and ensuring that the project stays on course to meet its objectives. The closing phase brings the project to a formal conclusion. It involves finalizing all activities, obtaining approvals, and conducting a project review to capture lessons learned for future projects. Effective project management lies on clear roles and responsibilities. Understanding who is responsible for what ensures accountability and smooth project execution. The project manager is responsible for overseeing the project, making critical decisions, and ensuring that the project meets its goals. They act as the main point of communication between stakeholders and the project team. Project team members are responsible for executing project tasks based on their expertise. Collaboration and effective communication within the team are essential for success. Stakeholders are individuals or groups affected by the project. Their involvement and support are crucial for project success, making stakeholder management a key aspect of project management. Effective planning and scheduling are fundamental to successful project management. They involve defining the project scope and objectives, creating a project plan, and utilizing scheduling techniques to ensure timely delivery. Defining the project scope involves outlining what is included and excluded in the project. Clear objectives provide direction and help measure success throughout the project lifecycle. A project plan serves as a guide for project execution. It encompasses all aspects of the project, including tasks, timelines, resources, and budget, ensuring that everyone is aligned and working towards common goals. Scheduling techniques like Gantt charts and PERT, program evaluation and review techniques, are valuable tools for visualizing project timelines and dependencies, which help in effective time management. Managing risks is crucial for project success. Identifying, assessing, and mitigating risks ensures that potential issues are addressed proactively, reducing the impact on the project. Identifying risks involves recognizing potential problems that could affect project outcomes. This step requires thorough analysis and input from all stakeholders to ensure comprehensive risk identification. Once risks are identified, they must be assessed and prioritized based on their likelihood and potential impact. This prioritization helps focus resources on the most critical risks. Risk mitigation strategies involve developing plans to minimize the impact of identified risks. These strategies can help include contingency plans, risk avoidance, and transferring risks where applicable. Let's practice the following sections for interview preparation. Project management and governance. Project management and governance key focus areas will be establishing project governance and cadence, tracking milestones, risks, and budget, ensuring cross-team coordination. Possible questions and responses. How do you establish project governance in a PMO? Tip: talk about setting up structured reporting, stakeholder engagement, risk tracking, and governance framework. Response: in a PMO, governance starts with defining a structured framework that ensures alignment with organizational goals. I establish clear reporting cadences such as rate logs, risk assumptions, issues, dependencies, and ensure projects follow a stage gate process: initiation, planning, execution, and closure. Regular steering committee meetings help provide executive oversight while risk management ensures timely escalations. Question 2. How do you ensure projects meet milestones and budgets? Tip: mention tracking tools, financial oversight, and proactive risk management. Response: I maintain a project dashboard tracking KPIs like milestone adherence, budget variance, and risk exposure, using tools like Jira, Confluence, or Power BI. Weekly reports to country project leads and project steering committee ensure transparency, and I proactively escalate risks when deviations occur. On budget management, I ensure accurate forecasting, cost tracking, and financial approvals. Question 3. How do you handle project delays? Tip: focus on risk mitigation, stakeholder communication, and course correction. When I identify potential delays, I conduct a root cause analysis, prioritize critical path activities, and propose mitigation strategies such as resource allocation and scope adjustments. I engage stakeholders early, ensuring alignment with business priorities, and escalate risks to the PSC when needed. Reporting and presentations. Key focus areas: financial and milestone tracking, executive reporting and dashboards, effective stakeholder communication. Possible questions and responses. How do you prepare executive reports for a PMO? Mention clarity, data-driven insights, and visualization tools. Response: I tailor reports for different audiences. Executives need high-level KPIs, milestone status, budget utilization, risks, while project team require detailed progress breakdowns. I leverage Power BI, Excel dashboards, or Jira reports to provide clear visual insights. I also prepare a one-page summary for steering committees, highlighting key decisions and risks. What's your approach to presenting project updates to leadership? Tip: focus on structuring updates concisely and anticipating key questions. Response: I follow a structured storytelling approach: project status, plan versus actual, top 3 risks and mitigation plans, financial summary, key decisions and actions needed. I ensure reports are visual, charts, traffic light indicators, and anticipate questions on scope, costs, and risks before presenting. Jira and Agile project tracking. Key focus areas: Jira for tracking deliverables, cross-team coordination in Agile, managing defects, bugs, and releases, possible questions and responses. How do you use Jira to track project progress? Tip: demonstrate familiarity with Jira workflows, boards, and reports. Response. I use Jira dashboards to track project backlogs, sprint progress, and blockers. I set up Kanban boards for visibility and use Jira reports, example, burn down, velocity, and epic progress to monitor execution. I also ensure teams log risks and dependencies, helping with early mitigation. How do you handle defect tracking in Jira? Explain the process of bug triaging, retesting, and closure. Response. I coordinate defect review meetings, ensuring bugs are prioritized based on impact, critical, major, minor. I work closely with QA and dev teams to track bug fixes, retesting, and closure within the project timeline. Jira workflows help ensure traceability from defect logging to resolution. Cards and payments. Key focus areas: payment processing and compliance, risk management in payments, regulatory requirements. Can you explain key challenges in managing projects in the cards and payments domain? Tip: highlight industry-specific risks like compliance, security, and integration challenges. Response: managing projects in cards and payments involves regulatory compliance, PCI DSS PSD2, security risks, fault prevention, encryption, integration with legacy banking systems, high availability and transaction speed requirements. I ensure compliance checks, robust testing, and risk mitigation strategies to prevent failures in live payment environments. How do you handle testing in a payments project? Tip: focus on end-to-end validation and security considerations. Response: I ensured a structured test strategy covering functional, non-functional, security, and UAT testing. Functional testing: validate card transactions, authorization flows, chargebacks. Performance testing: ensure high throughput and low latency. Security testing: PCI DSS compliance, fraud detection, and encryption. Integration testing: API and third-party gateway validation. I also coordinate with compliance teams to ensure regulatory alignment before go live. In summary, we covered introduction to project management, project lifecycle, key roles and responsibilities, project planning and scheduling, and risk management.